Okay, we'll get ready to start in a few minutes, whether someone is on here or whether someone isn't on here. So, everybody, what's going on? I see. Okay, there you go. Now you're coming in here. Now you're coming in here. Uh huh. You're coming on in here. Who's that? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. What's crack a lacking? Hey, what's going on? Everybody sitting here, man. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Let me know where you logging in from this evening. Let me know if you up in the snow. Let me know if you're in the snow. If you're in the Midwest, holla at your boy from the Midwest. If you are in California, over there in the West, let me know where you at. Let me know where you're at. And we're getting ready to get started here in a few moments. Um, I just really wanted to. Let me see. Okay, there we go, right there. All right, let's see who all we got up in here today. Oh, let me do this. Okay, yeah. All righty. Let me see. Let me know where you from. Everybody, let me know where you from. The truckers table. What's going on? JB Bonilla. Hello. My intentions are pure. Do your thing, bro. What's going on? Jonathan. What's going on, big dog? Lewis Mosley. What's going on? The Renaissance. El Bug in the house. You know what it is, big homie. JB, old school. Oh yeah. We got some people from Virginia, Chattanooga. That's right up the road from me. NY Brooklyn in the house without a doubt. Yeah. Kansas City, Missouri. What's going on? L Boogie, Mario Clark. What's going on? New Jersey in the house. Oh yeah. ATL up in the house. Roy Fredericks. What's going on, Roy? How everything treating you? Kansas City, Missouri. Bryant Mills. Jonathan Hyatt, Florida. Already hit the like. Okay, yeah. I appreciate everybody hitting that like button and share it with some people. And also, man, if you're just not listening to this, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. What's up in the Jefferson lot? All right, Marquis say he in the Jefferson lot, delivering a load in Kansas. All right, VA headed to Texas, Pennsylvania. Huh, man, Cedric. All right, Jeffrey is in PA. CC is in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I'll be passing through that this weekend because I got to go to Charlotte. Um, I decided to hold off right now on Laredo load. There's a lot of good freight going in and out of Laredo. $3.93 a mile going in, $3 coming out. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. From Indiana, we got CC from Indiana, Dwayne from Orangeburg, Mario, Atlanta. And go ahead and think about your questions and everything because I want to make sure I get to some questions tonight. Um, but we're gonna be talking about these freight rates and talking about what I was talking about earlier with a gentleman out of Charlotte area. Oh, Easy E. Yeah, we had a good conversation today. Real good brother. Um, Big Paper Dave, Houston, Texas. All righty, Vince K. Landstar gang in the house. Whoop whoop. All right, David. Great goods. All right, money 803 money train. What's happening in? What's happening in? The truckers table. I'm in Cincinnati tonight. Columbus, Ohio tomorrow. All righty. I'm in Landstar 2L Big. Oh, Mario at Landstar. Hey, I want y'all to hit me up sometime, man. Make sure that you hit me up. I want everybody to make sure that you hit me up. I love talking to people on the phone, and I feel I it encourages me. And if you're calling to get some advice or whatever, hey, I feel free to call. I give out free 15-minute consultations. Free 15-minute consultations. After 15 minutes, I charge $5.99 every 30 seconds that you're on the phone. So, yeah, 15-minute free consultation. Yeah, we can talk it up, do whatever. But I want to make sure that you have that time, that 15 minutes, at least to get your questions out and get everything answered. So that way I'm not on the phone all day and you're telling me about your day, and you're calling to ask me questions, and you're answering your questions at the same time, and I'm just sitting there, just like, okay, like, what am I doing on the phone right now? I guess I just must be a listening ear, which I can be that, but I would love to give you some advice because it's some other people out there that need advice and everything like that too. So, yeah, let me switch over right quick. I want to make sure that I'm doing. I want to make sure I got everything right and everything is on the up and up. So, I'm a all right. Here we go. So, how everybody been doing out there? How everybody been doing? How are the freight rates for you? I'm pulling step deck right now. So flatbed, step deck, woo, good Google and move. I got to tell you the truth. They're not the best rates right now. It's not the best rates right now. But guess what? If you don't keep if you don't keep a positive attitude about what's going on, and if you don't take this time to say, you know what, let me see what I have to do for next year. Guess what? You're not learning anything. You're going to continue to go in the same cycle over and over and over again. So let me give you a few things to watch out for, a few and maybe a few suggestions that you could do to be able to go to be able to build your business, or when you find yourself in a slump, that you can pull yourself back out. Okay, so number one, we know that right now freight is not at its best. Okay, we know freight is not at its best right now. And since freight is not as bad, it's like that across the board. You don't have, I mean, when it comes to drive-in, I mean, it's just not a plethora of loads out there. Um, when it comes to drive-in and when it comes to flatbed or whatever it may be that you're pulling. I was talking to a guy the other day, and I don't know how true this is, but but that's not Landstar. Tanker. If you're pulling a tanker, like these cats are consistent year round. So but I don't know anything about that. But I love pulling step deck. I really love pulling step deck. But in a time like this right here, it's the first quarter. A lot of people aren't shipping, but then there are a lot of people who are shipping. And so one of the things that I have learned while I'm here at Landstar as an independent owner operator, I have learned that, hey, look, when it's time to when it's times uh where it may be slow times or whatever, you pretty much know when the slow times are. We know it's getting ready to pick back up again in probably like a month, maybe a month and a half, maybe 2 months. But in times like this right here, you may have to do things that you usually don't do, and you may have to go places you usually don't go. But guess what? It's all for the good. And so, also during the times like when it's time for the summer, you got to think about you when you're driving trucks. Think like the ant. Okay, you have to be able to think like an ant. And what does an ant do? An ant um it works during the summertime and it stores up, because wintertime, guess what? It's not working. And so you have to be able to think like the ant. And so that's what you got to really have in your mind and say, you know what, during the summertime, I'll make sure I put back money that I need, because guess what? It may be a few weeks in January I don't work. It may be a few weeks in February I don't work. But guess what? The bills ain't gonna stop coming in. So you got to make sure you have a nest egg or something on the side that you can do, or have some money put back, so that during those down times or the times that you really don't want to run because you don't really think it's worth pulling out the truck or whatever, guess what? Set you a nest egg back. And we usually know that time where it usually slows down is right at the end of quarter four. Um, I would say from December, you know, January, February, March. I would say those first, but it starts picking up around March. But I would say for 4 months, man, make sure that you have something for 4 months, because December, yeah, you can find something, but a lot of times, people are coming back from Thanksgiving. People are doing Christmas and stuff like that. Then some people some corporations, whatever, they take off for the whole week, and so you got to make sure that you have some money put to the side so that you can survive those tough times, because every time is not going to be a high time. And we have to be realistic about this thing. Every time is not going to be a high time, but every time is not going to be a low time also. And so you have to prepare yourself for the high times, and you have to prepare yourself for the low times. And sometimes you may not want to go to certain places. You may not want to go, you know, uh, up north. But guess what? It may be freight that's going up north, and you got to do what you got to do in order to hang in there and be able to, take the freight that you need to take in order to get to an area that may not be paying as well or maybe paying greater. And so sometimes it's better to just keep moving than not move at all. And then but that's you have to weigh your options and find out, okay, is it cheaper for me to move, or is it gonna be cheaper for me to just stay at the house? Because a lot of times if you find yourself, and let's say like if you find yourself and there's a $2,000 load going, let's say, from Atlanta to Dallas. Okay, I'm gonna just say that. Okay, $2,000. $2,000 load going from Atlanta to Dallas. If there's a $2,000 load going from Atlanta to Dallas, um, okay, yes, that may be a good place to take the load, and it may sound good that, hey, look, it's $2,000 load. But guess what? You got to think about, okay, after Landstar takes their cut, or after whoever you're driving for, after they take their cut, how much are you gonna spend in fuel? And then if you're gonna have to deadhead, if you go to an area that's not, as productive or whatever, and it's not a producing state, like Florida is a non-producing state. Usually South Dakota, North Dakota, like who say, man, I got to get up to North Dakota to get that good freight and pull it back down. I really don't usually hear that unless you're doing reefer or something. Or who said, man, I really got to get out to Wyoming and pull some good freight, or boy, if we can just get to uh uh I don't know, Wisconsin to really move some cheese or something. I don't know, but you have to find out what's gonna be good for you, and got to find out, okay, what are my numbers? Because if your numbers don't line up, guess what? It's not even worth taking what your numbers is not lining up to be. And so let's say like if you have a load and yeah, your other load may pay, let's say $3,000 going from let's say South Carolina to Lubbock, Texas. Okay, this is an example right here. So if you got a load going from South Carolina going to Lubbock, Texas, out there where there's nothing at, okay, it's gonna be hard for you to get a load out of Lubbock, Texas. It's a lot of oil field and stuff, machinery and stuff going out through that way, but there's nothing coming out of that way. And so if you got something going in, but there's nothing coming out, guess what? You're gonna have to deadhead back to somewhere, and hopefully you can find something, and hopefully that your drop date is not on a Friday. And so if your drop date is on a Friday, guess what? Now you got to sit the whole weekend because ain't nobody loading on through the weekend. You got to wait till Monday to find something, and hopefully you find something. And then all that time right there, your $3,000 done turned into like $200. You see what I'm saying? Because you don't have to spend money to go out there for your fuel. You got to spend money for deadhead. Then plus somebody takes you have your company takes a percentage out, and then the time that you waste just sitting around, it all equals out to, man. You just pulled a load for like $1.09 a mile or something. It's crazy. So you got to know your numbers. You got to know what you're willing to pull for and what you're willing to do. What rate are you willing to pull for? And even though freight rates may be down, you got to be willing to, stretch out a little bit and go places that you usually don't go. And so that may be, hey, look, I got to go to Ohio. Yeah, I know it may be cold up there, but guess what? Get up there and then get out once you get up there. You know, because they always got load in the Midwest coming to the South. So get up there, get you a load, deliver your load, then get back down to the South, do what you need to do, and then you can keep running it like that, run you a little triangle. But and then also somebody had asked me this question right here today. Larry, do you think I should go to Laredo? And I told her, if it makes sense, go. If it don't make sense, don't go. What you can do, you can go and you can book a load to Laredo. There are different agents that have loads coming out of Laredo. You can book a load before you even come out. Make sure you have a load booked before because I know they got air conditions down there in Laredo, and you can have a load booked before you even get down to Laredo to deliver your load. So have a load book, and build a relationship with that agent. So let them know, hey, look, I love coming to Laredo. but I need to make sure that I have something coming out of Laredo, and you can have you something coming out of Laredo, going over to Florida, paying a good piece of change. You know what I'm saying? And then like fruit season is getting ready to start up in a few months, and like yeah, probably a few months. I'm gonna say a few months. So fruit season, so they're gonna have watermelon, potatoes, and I just seen somebody said that cabbage. I think Mario Caldwell said that cabbage is getting ready to come out. It's coming out of Florida. And so it's different things that you like. You got to keep your eye on the um um. You got to keep your eye on whatever is what's producing in season. You know what I'm saying? Like we know there are not going to be a lot of air conditions coming out at in the wintertime. So you know that okay when there are going to be agents that um like I like in what else? Oh yeah, let me tell you this too. So also, if you do not have Facebook, you need to get you a Facebook account. I mean, you ain't if you don't like putting your pictures up and stuff like that, get you a Facebook account and make sure that you put up a baby picture or something, so that you can um uh so that you can get in these Landstar groups and post questions, comments, concerns, and different things like that. Because there are several groups online that can help you be able to move freight. Like I put up something yesterday, the other day. I was in Charleston, South Carolina, and so while I was in Charleston, South Carolina, I was looking for freight. And so while I was looking for freight, I was like, man, I can't find nothing over here. And everything I was finding was for like a double drop. It was for like a extended trailer or I was like, man, it really ain't nothing. I really can't find nothing. Well, guess what? Somebody hit me up. I posted it in a Landstar group. Somebody hit me up in the inbox and said, hey, look, it's a load going from, I mean, no. Somebody said, somebody hit me up in my inbox and told me about an agent that has military freight. I hit the agent up. Guess what? She didn't have nothing. But she usually has military freight. But guess what? that that right there is a potential relationship because I didn't know that. So guess what? I'm gonna stay in touch with her. So whenever I'm in Charleston, guess what? I'm gonna hit her up. Or whenever I'm around the area, or whenever I'm going that way, let her know. Hey, look, I'm going to Charleston. Want to know if you're gonna have anything pulling out that way, going anywhere else? In the United States. You know what I'm saying? So, um, um, and then the same person sent me another agent number. And so that's two contacts I got right there. And contacts are just like gold, man. Like you need to hang on to those contacts so that you can make sure that you can have, that you can do the things that you need to do. And so also, um, you can also be successful at Landstar without the complaints, without I've been hearing a lot of people uh complain about there's no the freight is slow and the freight is this and the freight is that. Yeah, the freight is that, but at the same time, man, like it's like this. You know what I'm saying? And you telling people that I don't heard people say, man, I wouldn't drive a truck, I wouldn't do this. Well, why you driving one then? If you wouldn't drive a truck, why you driving one? If you ain't making no money, why you got other people over here, driving trucks and stuff? If you're not making any money, why are you still here? So there are certain questions, man. When people start talking crazy stuff, you got to make sure that you say something, like or listen to what they're talking about, because I know a lot of people that say, man, it ain't no freight out there. Well, where are you willing to go to? And when they say, well, I just want to stay in Georgia, South Carolina, and North Carolina. Okay, and there's no freight, and you got your load alert set at $4 a mile, and a minimum of $2,000. Man, if you're not quick with your fingers, I'm telling you what, when them loads pop up there, guess what's gonna happen? Somebody else gonna get to them loads. You're gonna, man, there ain't no freight out here. You're gonna be moaning and complaining, sucking your thumb, trying to figure out why there ain't no freight out here. Because number one, you're not willing to go outside of your comfort zone to be able to make the money. And also, if you're thinking about coming over here to Landstar, you need to make sure you give the crossing agency a call. 844-899-7919. And tell them L Boogie sent you. Tell them L Boogie sent you. Okay? So 844-899-7919. Call the crossing agency, aka GAD. And I tell people to call the crossing agent because the crossing agency is a recruiting firm. It's an agency, and it's all they also have their own recruiting side too. So they recruit for Landstar, and they're one of the most powerful agencies out there, in my opinion. Okay, so Landstar, the crossing agency, aka GAD, I always tell people to call GAD at 844-899-7919. Why? And I tell them to call them before you get hired because you want to tell them, hey, look, I want to be on your domicile. I put me on your domicile. Why is that? Because you may find out that you may live in, let's say, like Jacksonville, Florida. Okay, they may have an account. Agencies, man, they pick up accounts all the time. So they may have an account going from Jacksonville to Orlando. You may live down there, and they may send out an email and say, "Hey, look, you know what? There's a uh, there's a new account that just came open in the Jacksonville area, Jacksonville to you know Jacksonville to Orlando twice a day. Who wants it? You know, guess what? If you're on the domicile, you're gonna get that email. So you need to make yourself open to the fact to go ahead and build relationships now before you even get hired on. I don't talk to a lot of people that say, "Man, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait until I'm gonna wait until I get hired on first." No, don't wait till you get hired on first, because and guess what? When you call me, the first thing I'm gonna ask you, did you call GAD? Because you need to call them first. Make sure you call them first. So, what else am I gonna say? Um, um, Oh, let me go ahead and answer this question right here. This is the number one question. This is probably the number one question that I get. I get a lot of number one questions, but this right here is probably the number one question that I get all the time when people call me and they're talking to me on the phone. They ask me this, and I say this in almost every video. They say this right here: Larry, how's Landstar? How you liking Landstar? I love Landstar. Landstar haven't done anything wrong to me. Landstar, I love Landstar. I love the what's going on, Calvin. I said I wasn't even looking at it. I just said, "Yo, what's going on?" Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Calvin Leaks. He have a lot of information. He have a lot of information. He can put you up on game, tell you about what you need to do, what you don't need to do, and open up your eyes to the trucking industry and different things and stuff like that too. Also, I want you to make sure you subscribe to Just Mario. Okay, subscribe to Just Mario because Just Mario, he's a hot shot guy and he has a lot of information about hot shots, about authority, about all kind of different stuff like that right there. Also, Nathan Galloway. Nathan Galloway is a transparent book. He always lets you know what's going on. He never tries to hide information. He never tries to get over on you. And these people right here that I'm telling you about, these people ain't lying. It's a lot of people that get on YouTube and they lie and they tell you all kind of crazy stuff. And they tell you, yeah, man, I don't take nothing for less than $9 a mile, man. And I usually take a run from Atlanta to California every day. It's just me. You know what I'm saying? They ain't on no log books, man. Only thing I run paper logs. I don't even run e logs, man. They say all kind of crazy stuff, man. All kind of crazy stuff. But yeah. So that's why you really gotta um test out who you're listening to, and see if the information is true because everybody ain't true, and so um everybody ain't telling you the truth. Everybody, some people just get like I could have more subscribers. I was talking to somebody about this the other day. I could have more subscribers right now if I wanted to, but the subscribers that I got right now are like A1. These my peoples, man. These my people, and I appreciate every one of y'all. Everybody give me a thumbs up right now, because if I could give you a thumbs up, I would. Everybody go ahead and tap that thumbs up button right now. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. I just appreciate it right now. But guess what? I tell people like this right here. I could have more subscribers than the 3,200 that I got right now. I could have way more subscribers if I talked about drama and if I lied to people and gave them this big facade of, oh yeah, man, everything is great, everything, I never have a problem. Guess what? I have problems just like other people have problems. You know what I'm saying? One thing about my problems is I put the Lord in my problems, and I give my problems to Jesus. He helps me through my problems, and you know I don't find myself, down in the dumps all the time because I keep myself, lifted up through the Word of God. So, people have problems. People have things they go through. People have all kind of things. And I know a lot of people want to hear this because I didn't say it when I started out, but I was gonna say it when I finished. But you know what? You know who you're listening to, don't you? Do you know who you're listening to? I want you to take a wild guess. I want you to take a wild guess who you're listening to. You listen to L Boogie, and I'm riding in the Night Rider. Blessing the Lord, highly favored, excited about Jesus, excited about the word of God. My cup is running over, and I still want some more. How about you? Yeah, yeah. How about you? You listening to L Boogie? You don't riding the Night Rider, blessing the Lord, highly favored. Excited about Jesus, excited about the word of God. My cup is running over, and I still want some more. How about you? Man, I appreciate everybody who has gotten a copy of my book, who has bought a copy of my book on Amazon. I'm gonna put it in the link. Let me see if I can put it in the link right now. I'm gonna put this in the link so that um okay, yeah. I'm gonna put this under my other put this in the link right here. Boom. So that if you want to go get a copy of my book, I just put it up under Conquering Logistics. But if you want to go get a copy of my book, More Than a Conqueror, I want you to make sure that you go get a copy of the book. And guess what? I am going to be making an audio book. I'm probably gonna do it this weekend, but I wanna do an audio book for all my truckers out there, and I appreciate all y'all. And before I get off here, I want to let everyone know that I'm getting ready to start like an encouragement session. And what it's gonna be, it's really gonna be like like me encouraging people, truckers and a majority people, just basically truckers. And I'm gonna be encouraging y'all, and because a lot of people call me, man, they're so fearful, they're scared to make a decision or whatever. And so I'm just gonna give you some tools and some nuggets, from the Bible that'll be able to help you out, and probably pray with you. And so we're gonna have a network of truckers, and I'm gonna be teaching you a few things. It ain't gonna last an hour. It'll probably be like 10 or 15 minutes. But I just want to encourage you. I just want to encourage y'all to do that, and encourage y'all to when I give out the information, that you guys come on and do what you can do uh, to be able to help each other out. I want to be able to encourage one another because we all we got, man. Truckers, we all we got. We the only ones that's gonna look out for each other. We need to make sure we look out for each other. And there are a lot of truckers out here that get depressed, they get lonely, they messing with lot lizards, all kind of crazy stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? They got when you're driving on this road, you got a lot of stuff going through your mind, and you got stuff going on at home that you're worried about and stuff like that. And so I want to make sure that you have some encouragement while you're on the road, and I want to be able to help you with that encouragement. So I'm gonna let you know here pretty soon, um, what you can do to be able to, get in touch and be a part of that network, so that you can be encouraged and everything. So let me go and see. Let me go through these messages right quick, and I want to see what people, any questions that anybody got, and I'm gonna like I'm gonna tell. I try to tell you the truth. I'm gonna tell you the truth. So, any questions that you have, um, I'm gonna try to answer them. And if I don't know the answer, guess what? I'll get back with you, or you send me an email, and I'm gonna put this down here too. I'm gonna put my email address down here too. I'm putting it up on the Catherine Logistics. I'm gonna put my email address down there so that you can email me if you want to. Any questions that you have, and guess what? If you want, I'm probably the emails that people send me. I'm gonna feature them on YouTube, and so I'm gonna answer them in a video. And so that way I don't have to keep answering the same question over and over again. And so I'll have a video the where you can, where you can listen to the answers that I give or whatever. And if I have the answer, I'll give you. If I don't have the answer, I can find the answer. And so, but I've seen a couple of people on here. I seen one dude on here ask me about do I plan on owning a fleet. I seen that's the first one I seen. Bro, Ray said this. Ray Calderon, bro, bruh, you starting a fleet or not? I plan on starting a fleet, man. I plan on starting a fleet. That's what I want to do. I'd rather start. I want to start a fleet. Up on the Landstar, get me a few trucks. Like I'm gonna tell you, a fleet owner right now, Calvin Leaks. He's a fleet owner. I think he has like 3 trucks. Um, yeah, I think he has like 3 trucks, and he'll be good to talk to about the fleets and stuff. I don't know that much about fleets, but I do wanna have my own fleet. I wanna have my own stuff. So yeah. Uh, can everybody go ahead and give me another thumbs up too? Everybody, please give me a thumbs up and make sure you like, share, subscribe, and tap that bell on the side of the subscribe button so that every time I go live or every time I post content, guess what? You can get the notification and say, "Let me see what L Boogie up to out there on the highways and the byways." Yeah. So let me see the truckers table. Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of stuff from the truckers table. I think I talked to the truckers table today, sometime or this week or something. Yeah, what's going on, truckers table? Also, let me see. Let me see. I don't want French fries, potatoes. Let me see. Dawson 616, Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, about to come off hometown tomorrow. All righty, let's get that money. Let's get it. Mario Clark, what's going on? I got your number. Okay, cool. Um, your videos inspire me. Cedric Walker said your videos inspire me to get my own truck. I'll be getting my hazmat next week and then coming to Landstar. Hey, good job, man. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate that. But most of all, I'm happy for you, man. I'm happy for you that you're jumping out, making that step. You know what I'm saying? Um, and doing the do or whatever. Lewis Mosley, that's good. Cedric Walker, Truckers Table. I hadn't pulled anything yet, less than 250 amount. Hey, Truckers Table, can you tell me what you're pulling? Tell me what you're pulling. Are you pulling a drive in, or are you pulling a flatbed or a step deck? Um, Orlando, Walt Disney Run. Okay, cool. Mario Kart. What's going on, Mario? Reefer Gang in the house. Woo, woo. What kind of rates? Mario Caldwell said, "What kind of rates you seeing with your step deck?" Hey, well, I put in there for $3, and so it's usually something. You know, it's usually like 309. Whatever you put in there, you can see. You can, what like if you put in $3, you will see $3 and above. Um, but sometimes I like if it's like what it is right now, and it's not that good, and freight not moving that well, I put in 250 and see what all they got, because sometimes, man, it could be a load that's paying 299 and you'll miss it because you didn't put in 250, but you put in $3, but you don't miss that. So are you not going to take that load because it's $2 and 99 cent versus $3? So that's what I do, Mario. Um, TB Sears, thanks, L Boogie. I appreciate the info you share with everyone. Well, thank you too. Mario Kart. Florida has cabbages. Okay, Mario said Florida has cabbages coming out. Okay, cool. The trucker table. I'm picking up Monday in Valdosta, going to Lubbock. Okay, cool. 803 Money Train. What's going on? I think I done spoke to you before. I had a I had to step out of my comfort zone these last few weeks. Okay. Tell me what you mean by that, Money Train. You probably done told me down here in the other comments, but let's see. Y'all got to be willing to pull something other than dry van too. All right, Mario said you got to be willing to pull something other than dry van. Sometimes that's what you got to do. You got to stay. And oh, Calvin said he gonna be in the A this weekend. Hey, you know what? And I'm gonna be home. I'm going to pick up a load tomorrow in Birmingham, but it doesn't. I gotta take it to Charlotte, but I'm gonna be home. I'm just going over there picking the load up, then coming back to the house. Yeah. Um. And so yeah, we may be able to hook up, man. My daughter has a game tomorrow night, and let's see, my daughter has a game tomorrow night and Saturday too, cause she's playing in the tournament. So yeah, I need to upload y'all this video I made, this highlight video. Do y'all want to see the video first? Let me know if you want to. Give me a thumbs up if you want me to see. If you want to see the video, and I upload it to my YouTube page. I upload it. Matter of fact, I'm probably give me a thumbs up. Give me a thumbs up. Please give me a thumbs up or type it in. Let me see. I want you to type in the section. Let me see the video. Hey, my daughter, man. Hey, ooh-wee. Hey, she been getting that training, and my wife been training her. Plus, she played with like 3 teams. So yeah, man. She 9 years old. Hey, and for 9 years old, she getting to it, man. She getting to it. Um. Uh. Let's see. 803 Money Train said he had to step out of his comfort zone these last few weeks. Sometimes that's what you gotta be do. That's what you gotta do. The trucking table said no agent is going to book you a load coming out unless you have a trailer to drop. Okay. 803 Money said them AC units coming out of San Antonio paying good going to Florida. Okay. 803 Money Train said they got some AC units coming out of San Antonio going to Florida and they pay good. Mario Kart is coming out now. Got a load going to North Carolina. Cool. Most loads that pay really good going into Laredo require you to give up your trailer. Okay. Mario Clark says there are no empties in Laredo. Okay. 803 Money Train says Landstar help load. I see your post. Okay. Yeah. So I put my post like I was telling you earlier. I put my post in one of the social media in one of the Facebook groups, and Landstar has about it's about 10 Facebook groups that's on Landstar that's associated with Landstar that people have made or whatever, and you know. Some of them are legit, and then some of them are just it's a few of them that just people just complain and stuff like that right there. But I try to stay off and around people that complain and negativity. I do not like a negative Nancy. I do not like being around a negative Nancy. I like to stay positive, man. I like to stay positive. I don't like all that negative stuff, man. If I hear something negative, I'm walking away. I'm clicking it off. And even like some of my friends on Facebook, man, like my son got my phone today, and I was showing him something, and then he started scrolling up, and some of my friends on there got cussing stuff on there. And like I'm like, man, wait a minute. Now, like I had to snatch the phone from him right quick because it's just inappropriate stuff on there. From people on Facebook. So guess what? I'm about to clean house, and I'm just about to start deleting people who put up crazy stuff on Facebook. I mean, it's just something I got to do because my kid be having my phone. I ain't got nothing to hide, so I just want to make sure they, you know. But that's neither here nor there. But Landstar help. And also, so you have. I'm gonna tell you some different places where you can get freight from if you're in a pinch or whatever. So you can get freight from them Facebook groups. It could be Facebook groups. Uh, Find you one of all you got to do is put in Landstar and like every page and go down there and join every Facebook group. Now, if you're not with Landstar, what's going to happen is they're going to ask you for your truck number and something else. So you got to make sure you have your truck number to submit in there before they approve you to the group. But for most groups, but after that right there, man, hey, um, you can go in there, you can find loads, and you can get help from other BCOs that's in the group, which means business capacity owners. You can get help from other people that's in the group, and they'll be able to help you in the group. So you got that Facebook. You also have Instagram. I done had agents hit me up on Instagram that has freight. This one dude, he said, "Man, I always have flatbed freight around July the 4th time, like leading up to July 4th, because he carries fire. He has fireworks coming out of Indiana or Illinois or somewhere like that, going all over the country. And so he said he always has fireworks loads leading up to July 4th. And so that's a good contact. And he hit me up. And so that's a good contact to have right there. With being, and that was on Instagram that he found me. And so I had put up a few things on Instagram, and he found me like that. So also, what else? LinkedIn. Make sure you get you a LinkedIn profile, and chat with people on a regular right there. If you can't chat with them, find somebody else. If you got an old lady or your husband can do it, or somebody, chat with somebody on there so that you can start building relationships right there because you want to have you a network of people that whenever you're in a particular area of the country or in a particular state, they always have freight coming out of that area. Guess what? This is free game right here. Find somebody like I talked to agents and they said, "Man, I only have freight. Only thing I always have stuff coming out of Atlanta." Well, guess what? I need to write that down on a piece of paper and say Atlanta agent right here. He always even though he may live in California, he may live in New Mexico, or he may live in Chicago. He always has freight coming out of Atlanta. Or you may see somebody, man, I always got freight coming out of Indianapolis. That's my area right there. And they may have customers up there, and they may have like I pulled what did I pull? I pulled air conditioners from Kentucky down to Florida. Now, these air conditioners that I pulled, I went up there to the place in Kentucky, and they pulled 70 something percent. They pulled like 70% of trains air conditioners. Okay, Landstar pulls 70% of train. The the big air conditioner called train. They Landstar agent pulls 70% of their freight. So and these cats got Landstar step decks, flatbed trailers up there and stuff like that. Man, you guess what? That's an agent right there. You need to always keep in your pocket because if you're anywhere around Kentucky, guess what? You can be able to pull that freight. You see what I'm saying? So make sure you build those relationships. Get you a piece of paper, got Georgia and got Florida or wherever you want to pull from, so that when you get stuck in the area like Dallas or you get stuck in like New Mexico, you may find like they like New Mexico may not have nothing in it, but I think New Mexico has an Audi dealership. Well, see if you can find somebody with that Audi account so that you can start pulling parts out of there, pulling something out of there. You know what I'm saying? Or pulling something into there. Make sure that you can find your way around different things. So let me see. I didn't even plan on staying on here this long. But if you guys keep on giving putting the Q&As out there, I guess Q&As. You never know. You never know about with Q&As. But also, if you're just now tuning in, I want you to make sure that you call GAD. If you're planning on coming to Landstar, if you've been doing some research, you're trying to figure out, man, is Landstar the place for me to become an independent owner operator? Yes, it's the place for you. I'm telling you now. You've been looking for a sign. Here's your sign. It's the place for you. Okay. Sometimes you got to step outside of your comfort zone to be able to do something that you've never done. You know what I'm saying? To be able to experience something you've never experienced before. So if you want to do that, make sure that you call GAD, aka the Crosser Agency, at 844-899-7919. 844-899-7919. Also, let's go back to our let's see. Okay, so okay, the truckers table said this right here. You have to get on the wait list for a trailer, Mario. I asked TU, who is that? Who is TU? I asked TU about wait times. Oh, trailer utilization. I asked trailer utilization about the wait times. They said some guys have been waiting 2 weeks. And so if they say 2 weeks, if people been waiting 2 weeks, guess what? Sometimes you don't need to go into that area if you know people been waiting 2 weeks. Or if you can, see if you can get you a if they have something over there that's a power only load, see if you can get you a power only out of there. But if you can stay out of there, stay out of there. Okay. Uh they would have to live unload my trailer. Trucker 313, howdy y'all. What's going on? The trucker table. I passed on a $4,200 load because I have to give up my trailer. Oh yeah. Sometimes, hey, sometimes the money ain't even worth it. All money ain't good money. Oh, and hey, and that what somebody said right here, right up under all money, not good money. Hey, you sure right about that, especially if you got to, cause that 4,200, even if they paid you 5,000, and if you got to sit there for 2 weeks, man, that money, hey, that day by day. it start wearing out, man. It's like, man, now I'm here another day, not doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're not making no money, but bills still coming in. You see what I'm saying? So you got to do what you got to do. Um, Landstar, Mario Clark said Landstar is a good company. Ray Calderon said you considering get the fleet? Yes, I am. I got a couple of agents I use that I'm getting a relationship with, but I have to use the load board after still learning. I go wherever except Florida right now. When you leave out, do you go to the same to the no, I sometimes, I work the load boards and I talk to different agents and stuff like that. So it just depends on what I'm doing, or where I'm at. I usually try to have be something booked out, and I'm usually looking at the load board too. So, I use the load board and I use because I may switch it up sometime to get me a power only load. You never know what your boy L Boogie gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to do what's gonna bring that check that's legal. So, um, Mario Clark said I've been with them about a month so far. Okay, cool. Um, Calvin ain't nothing much. I was told I had nothing to offer. Oops. Who said that? Calvin. Who said that you didn't have nothing to offer? Don't let these clowns clown you. Don't let these clowns clown you. Calvin got a lot to offer. The trucker said if you can't make it at Landstar, there's oh, but the trucker table said if you can't make it at Landstar, there's something wrong with you. Calvin Lee. Of course, the YouTube page was fake. Oh, okay. That's true. The trucker table. Okay. 20 years of experience. Sees it makes sense. Is a cool cat. Um, Kevin, you can if all you have to do is make drama. That's why I said. That's what I said the other day. Oh, you must be talking about getting those uh getting those subscribers and stuff like that. Yeah, you can get a lot of subscribers if I was up here making drama. Like I know one girl. I, oops. Well, I know. Let me tell you. Well, I know one person that was on YouTube didn't have but a handful of subscribers. And then called out somebody else on YouTube and started like a YouTube war. And that's all she wrote. So, but drama sells, man. Drama, and if people they get on here and they talk about silly stuff, man. Like some stuff you don't need, some stuff we don't need to know about. Some stuff be getting too deep. Like we don't need to know about uh, uh, certain stuff. Like so. But anyway, shout out to Calvin because he always giving $1 million worth of free game for free. All right, amen, amen. L Boogie, I appreciate the shout out. Vince K, Lewis Mosley. How do you do thumbs up? Well, you see right there on. Let me go back up. Exit out of that. Once you exit out of that. The live chat. It's a place right here where it has thumbs up or thumbs down, and it shows how many people are watching there. Press the thumbs up. Everybody, go ahead and press the thumbs up right now. I got 35 people that done press the thumbs up, and if I can get some more, that'll be great. Um, but let me go back up to where I was at. Okay, here we go right here. Okay, so right here, I put the link to my book. I put it right there. Um, do I need to put it again? Well, no. Still want some more. Blessings, bro. Listening from South Texas. Hey, I'm glad to have people listening all over the United States. Um, I need a book, L Boogie. Mario Clark. Okay, cool. I'm about to put the link right here again. Let me go ahead and I'm about to put the link down here one more again. One more time. Yeah, so you can go on Amazon and get the link right. I mean, get the book right now. And I appreciate everybody, man, who done got the book, man. I mean, it's like real support. It's some real support. Mhm. Okay, tap the X, tap the X out of chat, and then hit the. Okay, that's somebody tell it. Okay, bro, you starting a fleet or not? Yeah, I'll answer that. We'll do. We'll do. Cool bean. It's 30% good to work for an owner op after Landstar takes their percent. Please advise L Boogie. Okay, cool beans. You said it's 30% good to work for an owner op after Landstar takes their percent. Oh, so you're talking about working for an owner operator. Whoo! I don't know how much you're gonna get. I don't know. I really don't know. I mean, I don't know what type of running you're gonna be doing and different stuff like that. And I don't know if he has an account that's gonna be like really paying. And so it just depends on what account he has, or if he gonna have you run off the load board. But it's basically like you're running for 40%. So, ooh, I don't know. If you're a company driver, it may work out, but I really don't know because I don't, I don't have a calculator right here. But I don't know. If you can get your own, try to get your own. Yeah. Hillary Guillory, what's going on? I put my email address down there too. If you look up on the Cawthron Logistics, you'll see my email address down there. Oh, let's see. Drip so hard. What's the difference between Ranger and N-Way at Landstar? Man, they basically both the same thing. They just got different numbers. Um, so yeah. So they basically both the same thing. Now, if you do like Express America, if you ask me, okay, what's the difference between the N-Way and Ranger? Uh, and basically, I think they the same thing. But if it's Express America, that's like doing box trucks stuff. So Express America is doing a box truck. So that's the only thing. So when you fill out your application, you can either tap N-Way or you can tap Ranger. So it's up to you. What's going on, Chris? I seen Chris just put something up. Um, let's see. Mm, Fill me up till I overflow. That's my song. Heard that one yet? Yeah, I done heard it. Fill me up till I overflow. I wanna run. I wanna run. Oh, man. Oh, buddy. That Tasha Cobbs. Oh, yeah. Um, let's see. What up, L Boogie Trucker Shines? Victor Newton, Swift wants you back. Hey, a lot of people want me back, but I'm not going. Hello. Um, nah, I'm not going to no Swift. I went to Swift. I started at Swift. Well, I started at Central. Central Refrigerated, but I ain't going back to no Swift. More power to them. They can have that. Um, how long do you stay out? Man, here lately, man, I've been staying out like 2 days. And then coming home for like 3 or 4 days. So it just depends on where the freight is at because I'm not gonna just run my truck just to run it. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta be making a profit, you know what I'm saying? So I wanna be making a profit when I run my truck. So it just depends on where I'm going and, how much money and stuff I'm making when I go out. So it gotta make sense. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. So just gotta hear what up. What's up, Travis Chad? Make sure you put everybody tap the thumbs up button. Tap the thumbs up button. I appreciate all the thumbs ups and different things like that, man. It's just really helping me. That really helped my self esteem. It makes me feel like I'm somebody. Make sure that you tap the thumbs up so I can feel like somebody. Everybody wants somebody sometimes. Everybody needs somebody sometimes. Wah, 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 wah. Yeah, but anyway. Um Calvin said he gonna be in the A this weekend. Hey man, hit me up. I'll hit you up too and see what's going on. Hey, and whenever y'all man, I be passing so many truckers, man. I wish I had well, I ain't even gonna talk about that. But yeah, real soon, real soon. But wait, there's more. Uh Let me see. Rocket 3-2. But yeah, I'm going to school March 4th. Starting my trucking career. Can't wait. My May post videos on it. Appreciate all the love and inspiration. Hey, Rocket 3-2. Make sure you do that, man. Do that. Make sure you do that. Make sure you go to school, be the best that you can be. When you go to get your license and everything, get every one of them you can right then while it's fresh on your mind. Hey, you know what? I got I have 48 likes. I got 48 thumbs up right now. Can I get two more people who haven't tapped the thumbs up? Can I get you to tap that thumbs up? Can I get you to tap the thumbs up? I really appreciate it. I want to see 50 on there. I don't think I done ever had 50 thumbs up while I've been on the live. And I'm about to get off here in a few minutes because I don't want to go over an hour. I got 49 right now. One more person. If I can get one more person to get that thumbs up, I think. Oh man, I get it. I get it. They gave me 50 thumbs up, man. I feel like this is just so much. It's just so much. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But anyway, oh buddy, let me see. I'm almost to Laredo. I mean to Laredo. Hey Christopher, you better make sure you call down there and get you a make sure you call down there and see if you can get you a load or see what's going on. Load it up. Let me see the video. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna load that video. I'm gonna load the video of my daughter um playing basketball. It's like a highlight video or whatever. Um Definitely Lewis. That's how I start my day. I was in Minneapolis, Minnesota last weekend. Hey, I'm surprised you're still talking, boy. It's cold over there. I was broke down for a week and a half. Good Google and move. They got empty trailers for days in Laredo. They're not just giving them up. You come in with a live unload called ELZ. Before you get down there, the load may be 43K, but it's decent to Houston. Houston. So and that's what I'm talking about right there. Like a lot of people, man, they don't want to pull freight that if it's like 40, like I ain't putting there no 45,000 pounds. I mean no over 40,000 pounds. And some people they don't want to pull nothing over 35,000 pounds. But sometimes, man, you got to do what you got to do to be able to make some money and get up out of that area so that you can. I mean, you're not pulling it all the time. You put in a few hundred miles. Go ahead and pull the thing. Get out of there. Um, Mario said I'm in Dallas tonight. Okay, got me a load from Columbus, Georgia to Vegas. Woo! Hey, how much that pay, Bill? Bill Linder said he got him a load from Columbus, Georgia to Vegas. They send the Calvin said they send them trailers to Mexico, which they do. They send those trailers to Mexico. Um, Mexico. They sending the trailer to Mexico. Uh, Ricky Blackshear. Just saying hi to you. What's going on, Ricky? Do they call you Pretty Ricky? Mario Clark. L Boogie, can you help me out of land? Can you help me out at Landstar? I'm still new here. Been here for a month so far. I did good for the month of January. Yeah, man, I can help you out. I can give you all that I know. I give free 15-minute consultations. And I can help you out. One thing, let me tell you this, everybody. That I don't mind helping people out. But when you call me, don't call and say, "Hey, man, just want to know if they have loads coming out of Indianapolis, Indiana, going to Florida." Because somebody told me they didn't have loads going out from Indianapolis, Indiana. And then if there any loads coming out from Florida going to Georgia, because I had a cousin who used to work here who told me that it ain't no good freight coming out of Florida and that all the freight is heavy. But you know me, I'm not trying to be one of those guys who take heavy freight all the time. So I've been thinking about taking some freight out to California and do a coast to coast run. Now, if I do a coast to coast run, that's one of them things I want to make sure I see that I can, get something coming back with some high rates, some high mileage and stuff like that. What you think about doing that? Because I don't know about you, but I'm one of them type of people. I like to run. I like to run long distance stuff. And so if you got long distance stuff, let me know about it. So, and then I can't get no word in, and so because you keep talking and stuff like that. Hey, I don't mind talking to you. Hey, just keep the let's do the 15-minute consultation, and then we'll see where it goes from there. The 15-minute, and I charge, let's say, $7.99 per 30 seconds after that, and you can cash at me. All right, let's see, man. Um, so Mario Clark. Can you help me out? Yeah, man, I can help you out. You got my number. I think you said you had my number up in the comment section. Did a train load Tuesday. Okay. These train loads in San Antonio for dry loads also. Yeah, I heard about those with Landstar, David Ross. Bill Linder, if you get stuck in Laredo, look up Agent SOS for a breakdown load. You might get lucky and get one fairly close. Yes, you may get lucky. You never know when somebody's truck is going to break down. You never know when somebody is going to pop a tire or when somebody's engine is going to blow or just like that. So what I do, I ain't gonna tell you what I do. I'm gonna say that for another video. I'll go ahead and tell you, man, because you know what? I wish somebody would have told me. But what I do, I put my load alerts on for all the SOS loads in the country. So if a SOS load go out, guess what? If a if a SOS load comes on the board, guess what? I get an alert for it. Now it may be all the way in Michigan, and I may be in California, or it may be in Washington, and I'm in Georgia. But guess what? I'm still gonna look at it. You see what I'm saying? And so I may know a homeboy or somebody. Hey man, are you over there? Where you at right now? So. You know, well they got an SOS load that just popped up. Boom, you get him the load. Guess what? And y'all look. You got to look out for each other like that. And I like to look out for all my subscribers. And I hope that you would look out for me too. This has been a great evening. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Nah, let me let me keep going. All right. I'm entertaining you on my YouTube channel. The truckers table. Oh, hey, okay, cool. I appreciate that. If Landstar is so good, why are they paying owner operator 65% of the load? You know what? They're good to me. I don't know why they're paying owner operator 65% of the load. I guess because they can, but you know, they can pay if that's what they got it set at. Hey, that's what they got it set at. But there are places you can go. They'll pay you 85%. And if you don't like it, if you don't like the 65% that Landstar takes, you can go work for one of the mom and pops or somewhere else that has you know, where they pay you 85%, 90% or whatever. You know, you can do that. And so I guess it's just up to preference why they do that. You know, I don't know. I haven't sat down with the owner and say, hey, look, why do y'all take 35%, or why do y'all pay 65% on loads? I hadn't sat down with him to be able to find out why they do that, but I'm sure it's because they make sure they cover as a business as far as insurance, getting group rates, you know, trailers and you know buildings and different things like that they have and staff. So, you know, yeah. Let's see. Truckers able. Go ahead and get all your endorsements, tankers, doubles too. Yeah, I tell people all the time. Like I'm about to go and get my chauffeur license. Chauffeur license. And so I want to make sure that I'm able to drive everything. I want to make sure I drive everything. Um okay, so truckers able drives a 53-foot van trailer. And does GAD have hot shot freight? You know what? I really don't know. And you know what? But one of the things, if people have flatbed freight, you know, I know that you can call for that flatbed freight, and if it can fit on the if it can fit on the hot shot, people will they will let a hot shot run flatbed freight. You just got to know, you know, you got to call the agent and see if they'll let you run it. Sometimes they don't want to put it on the hot shot, but sometimes they do. So, you know, you just got to call and see. Um, Trucker Saber say he do a lot of dropping hook. CC, gotta go to bed, buddy. God bless you and your family. Okay, boom. God bless you too, man. Louis Mo, uh, Linda, what's going on? Linda, what up? Chris Gerard, sup, bruh? The trucker said, but I'll be doing it my 10-hour break in Atlanta tomorrow night on my way down to Florida. Okay, cool. May see if I can hook up with you too, man. Trucker Sable. We can probably do a video or something together, man. I'll call you tomorrow and chat. I talked to Chris Jones today about 90% of paperwork done. Okay. Good job, Daniel Cash. Um, cool bean. We run for Toyota and he wants to move to Landstar to make more, but wants to run off the load boards and for me to run like truck is mine and I get the loads. But says 30% after Landstar takes theirs. Hold on for a minute. Let me read it. We run for Toyota and he and he wants to move to Landstar to make more money. Okay, I'm gonna just put those words in there. But wants to run off the load boards and for me to run like the truck is mine. Oh, so he wants you to run like the truck is yours, but says that 30% after Landstar, he wants to give you 30% after Landstar takes their cut. Okay, well, you know what? Man, I really don't know, and I don't know how much money that you're looking for. Like I said, I don't have a calculator. Um, need to talk to you, Jonathan Hyatt. Okay, make sure you send me. I put my email down there. I'm gonna put it down here again, so you can boom. So if you want to talk, I put it down there. Just send me your number or whatever, or I'll send you text me and I'll send you my number or whatever, or email me. So, is Atlanta a good hub for freight? It just depends on what time of year it is and what's coming out. But you can always, it's always something to come out of Atlanta, or the surrounding areas. Just depends on where you're going. Um, Come on down to Florida, truckers table. It was like 80 degrees with not a cloud in the sky. Hey, man, it was almost 80 degrees up here in Cartersville today. Cool beans. Already got a load coming out, picking up tonight. Cool beans. Hey, Rocket, I live in Havana, just north of Tallahassee, so I'll be home Saturday afternoon after I unload down by Lake City. Alrighty. Watching construction in Birmingham. Hit a spot last night. Shorted my ECU. She in the shop now. Okay, will do. Lake not, uh, lake not too far from me in Jacksonville. Okay. Rocket 3-2. Travis Chad said watch construction. Will do. The trucker table. I haul train for BSK agency. They load down in Panama City going to Memphis and Vidalia. Oh, that's good to know right there. BSK. Okay. Um, Also, this is R Patlin 956. Also from Laredo, travel down to McAllen, Texas, about 150 miles deadhead. Lots of loads come out of there. So everybody who's thinking about coming over to Landstar, or go ahead and write these agency codes down, and write these states down so that you will know, or come back and look at the video, save the video, rewatch it or whatever, so that you can come back and look at these comments, so you can see where all these agents are pulling out of, so that you can have a head up on pulling freight and stuff like that. So this song gonna remind you of the drug issue. Yeah, I done heard that. My Facebook is blowing up right now, man. I keep getting these alerts and stuff. I forgot what I even posted. But anyway, thanks for all the good info. God bless. Keith Parker. Jonathan Hyatt need to talk to you. And right up under that, I put confidentlogistics at gmail.com. So, man, I'm going to let y'all go. I really appreciate everybody sticking around for this hour and like 10 minutes so we could chat. And I will be back here pretty soon. I wanted to go ahead and do another video. And the video that I wanted to do, I really wanted to like put the my intro and stuff in there because I think my intro is dope. So, and right after this, I'm getting ready to process this video, and right after this, I'm gonna put my highlight video from my daughter up, and so that y'all can see that right there. Y'all make sure y'all show us some love. Make sure you share the video with with people, and make sure you like, subscribe, comment, stuff like that right there. Man, this has been your boy. It's been a plum pleasing pleasure. This your boy L Boogie. I'm blessed the Lord, highly favored, excited about Jesus, excited about the word of God. My cup is running over, and I still want some more. How about you? Holla at your boy when you see me